Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dan Dawson Show. So, just looking at the Supreme Court thing going on, and of course, it got political again, and it's getting crazy, and it's kind of getting out of hand. But it's super political. When honestly, it shouldn't be political at all. So understand, the Supreme Court only has two major duties. One, to make sure the laws are applied equally to everyone. That's why you'll see criminal cases go before the Supreme Court. And oftentimes you'll see the Supreme Court kick it back down. Say, hey, this law wasn't applied to this man like it's applied to everybody else, this man or this woman. Redo this, retry this. Also, to make sure that new laws that get passed are in line with the Constitution. But as you see, it's extremely political. And I was watching, I believe it, I want to say, because I try to watch all the news programs, I I have to keep a bucket memory when I'm watching MSNBC or CNN. But I want to say this was on Fox News, where they had this Democrat lady on, and no, we can't approve their pick because the Supreme Court is not in line with what the average American wants. The average American wants stricter gun laws. No, the average American, honestly, wants less crime. And if Democrats keep turning out criminals, then you can look. Seattle, Detroit, Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, Portland. All these Democrat-run cities are now safe havens for criminals. Really something. But, so that's what the average American wants. Because you can see when the Democrats hit the streets with this abolish the police, and crime spiked, and BLM is out here burning down stores and flipping over police cars and just generally acting a fool. What did the average American do? They went to the gun store and they purchased guns because they realized they have to depend on their Second Amendment rights. So with the Supreme Court getting political and they only have the two jobs, ask yourself, why is that? If that's their job, then why is it so political? Saying, oh, they're going to overturn Roe versus Wade. Even though the young lady Trump picked has already said she goes off the judgment of past jurors, past Supreme Court justices. And if they've already declared something, it's very unlikely she would even overturn it. But see, that's what they want you to believe, right? When their true intent is to get a liberal in there. Because liberals tend to be activists. Because, see, they think they're morally right. And that's a very dangerous thing, thinking you're morally right when you're not constitutionally right. Now, don't get me wrong. The black movement and the women's movement, those didn't come from the Supreme Court. Those were brought by politicians who said, hey, this applies to this, and then the Supreme Court interpreted the Constitution to read like, yeah, it did. I mean, how hard is it really? All men are created equal. So you don't want to be an activist on the Supreme Court. Read the Constitution, interpret the Constitution, and go from there. But see, that's not what the libs want. They want a Supreme Court justice who's going to push hard their little morally, supposedly right ideas and agendas. Well, that should tell you all you need to know about them. I've seen Dianne Feinstein attack this woman on the basis of her religion. But when Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, because of their Muslim religion, were denigrating the heroes who sacrificed their own life trying to rescue people on September 11th, when Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar denounced the Israelis, the Jews, when they supported clearly anti-Jewish organizations, when they spoke out about Jews specifically on the floor of the Senate and the Congress, or the Congress, I believe, nothing was said. Not one Democrat came forward. Even when they censured her, Ilhan Omar I'm talking about, they didn't mention her by name. Think about that. Even when she came out and said our service members who were caught up in the, you remember the movie Black Hawk Down about Somalia, when she cast all kind of aspersions. And luckily, one of the members of the Black Hawk Down situation came forward and told the true story. When she said, they killed thousands of my people. Then go back there and be with your people. I mean, it's just really getting ridiculous. I hate to say that. I hate to be like that. But the liberals have went so far left. The crazy liberals. Actually, I might actually just start calling them Muslim extremists. If you can attack a Catholic woman based on her faith, then why won't you do the same to your anti-Semitic, American-hating, liberal bitches in Congress? I hate to use that word, but I did, because that's exactly what they are. They're loudmouths who care nothing about the country or the people. They destroy everything they go to. They're like locusts. But you don't attack them on the basis of their religion, even though their religion believes in the enslavement of women, even though their religion cuts female sexual parts off women so they can't enjoy sex, even though their religion keeps women from going to school. How many times have you seen a Muslim woman who's assassinated because she's trying to teach young girls to read? But nothing about that. Nothing. People are sick and disgusting. This started out as a thing about the Supreme Court, but I think I covered it really quickly. I apologize that it devolved into, because my feelings kind of came out there. At least be fair about it. Call out those Muslim women. They should never serve on the Supreme Court. They shouldn't even serve in an elected office. So that's my thing right there. I mean, the Supreme Court should not be a political thing. They only have the two duties: make sure the law is equally applied, and to make sure new laws are constitutionally sound. So, but they're going to make a big deal of it. You know how they do. Oh, and our Ruth Bader Ginsburg's last wish was nobody cares. Honestly, let's just be honest. Nobody cares. I don't care. I don't care. She's, I don't care. I know what the Constitution says. So, alrighty. It shouldn't be political. It is, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you for watching this little rant from Dan. Dan's people watch his rants. So thank you for watching this little rant on the Dan Dawson Show. Like, subscribe, do what you got to do.